the Mount Pleasant High School Air Force Junior ROTC Honor Guard. They are Commander Major...
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Shaked Bar-Tal along with Perry Gabriel. This is Radio Free Cabarrus. We are in Tiger Stadium, where it looks like it's about to soak any moment from now, as the Mount Pleasant Tigers, who are 1-2 in the regular season, hosting the J.M. Robinson, who are 0-3. This is a non-conference game. This is a 4A Mount Pleasant Tigers against the 2A, actually, excuse me, 2A Mount Pleasant Tigers against the 4A J.M. Robinson, and we will take a break right now. It's right now going to play the national anthem here on Radio Free Cabarrus.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing for the playing of our national anthem, performed this evening by the Mount Pleasant High School Marching Band under the direction of Mr. Bar-Tal.
Alrighty folks, we are back here on Radio Free Cabarrus. Before we get ready for high school football, we have roughly 10 minutes left for kickoff, so let's talk a little bit about the NFL, folks. The Carolina Panthers are 1-0 regular season. They have a huge game this coming Sunday at home against the Detroit Lions, and before we get to that game, I want to talk quickly about the Greg Hardy situation. I saw the Charlotte Observer is basically telling the Panthers to suspend Greg Hardy. And I believe, let the due process take place. Let Greg Hardy be judged in a jury. If 12-man jury find him guilty, he should be suspended for a very long time. But for right now, let him play. Allow him the same legal right as someone else who is accused of a crime.
Yeah, and it's, the NFL's gotten a lot of been in the news a lot this week, and for various reasons. And I'm not going to sit here and give what I think should happen to various players, this, that, and the other. But yeah, I'm like you. Let the process play out. Things happen. Let the courts and the system take care of itself, and everything will fall in place. And we don't need to cast judgment on anybody until that time comes. But back to the Panthers. Last week, Tampa Bay, a good performance without Cam Newton. This week they hit the Detroit Lions, and Calvin Johnson coming to town. And Calvin's one of those players that I don't know that you're going to stop him, but you can contain him and hold him to let him get what he gets. But the other players, you can't let one of the other players hurt you, and that's what's going to be key. The defensive backs for the Panthers this week are going to have their work cut out for them with the Detroit Lions offense, and I think it'll be a good game. Home opener for the Panthers, a chance for them to make some noise and go 2-0 in a division that's going to be a tough division. So we'll see what they can do this weekend. Hopefully the rain won't be a problem there, and rain will get out of here over the weekend, and there'll be a clear Sunday for the NFL game.
I believe quickly the key for the Panthers, we said we cannot stop Calvin Johnson. Put pressure on Matthew Stafford. I believe the Panthers defensive front four should be able to put pressure on Stafford. If that is the case, you don't have to worry about Calvin Johnson. The thing is, the Lions are very deep. They have great tight end, great wide receiver. So it should be an interesting game, but I'm predicting a Carolina win.
I'm going to go Carolina 28, Detroit 26.
And I'm going to go Carolina 31, Lions 28.
Okay, all right. Close enough on the score. Cabarrus County games here on the Sundrop pregame report tonight. Other games in the county tonight. You've got Concord and Hickory Ridge, the other big game on the docket tonight. Hickory Ridge at Concord. Of course, the field naming tonight for legendary coach E.Z. Smith taking place at Bailey Stadium. That'll be a good game, and I think Hickory Ridge has a chance to come out on top and defeat the Spiders tonight.
Yeah, I also agree. I think Hickory Ridge is underrated. Concord is very good, but Concord, I believe, is beatable.
Central Cabarrus and Carson, what may be a battle could be second place. Everybody's saying Concord's going to win the conference, so Central and Carson are the other two teams that have been mentioned in the top 2 or 3. So this could be a battle for what could be a number 2 playoff spot. It's still early in the season, but a victory by one of these teams tonight gets them a leg up on the other when it comes time for that playoff seeding later on in the year. That game's at Carson. Carson's got 2 great running backs. Is going to just ground it out. I'm going to go with Carson over the Vikings tonight up in China Grove.
I'm going to go with Central. I think Central, in a way, might be better than last year, which is, they were 11-1. The winner of this game, even though it's week 1 conference, this is a must-win. It's one time they will meet.
Yeah. So
you want to hold the tiebreaker.
Okay. You're going with Central. I'm going with Carson. The other game across the other side of the county tonight, you got Northwest Cabarrus hosting South Rowan. Again, these two teams evenly matched. Should be a great game. Should be one that either team, limiting the errors, limiting the turnovers, either one of those teams can come out on top tonight. And it's probably one of the few games that Northwest Cabarrus may be favored in to win for this year.
Yeah, I agree. South Rowan has improved from last year. With that said, being at home, I give the slight edge to Northwest Cabarrus.
Yeah. Okay, and then finally you've got Kannapolis and Berry, and it looks like we're going to start early here tonight, folks, because of the weather. Maybe they've actually set the clock and captains are out, so we may be going early here. So let's get quickly at Kannapolis and Berry tonight. We'll go with, I'm going to go with Kannapolis in that one.
Yeah, I also go with Kannapolis, even though it should be a close one.
Okay.
Let's give you the captain, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, for Jay Robinson.
And we should mention Mount Pleasant has a brand new uniform.
Yep, they got the gray uniforms, blue numbers outlined in white, the blue helmet with the tiger paw on the side. So captains for J.M. Robinson is going to be number 44, Brandon Wingender, number 15, Jaquel Brown, number 22, Markel Dalton, number 2, DJ Young, and number 11 honorary captain looks like Mark Perkins.
And for the Mount Pleasant Tigers, number 2, E.J. White, number 3, Robert Johns, number 70, Isaiah Cox, and number 10, Austin Parker.
J.M. Robinson decked out in their white pants, white shirt with the maroon numbers.
And this is also, we should mention, Military Appreciation Night here at Tiger Stadium.
Honoring all those who have served and are still serving. So if you're listening and are one of those people, we thank you for all that you've done and all that you continue to do for us here in this great country. Like we mentioned earlier, J.M. Robinson coming in tonight's game 0-3, and these two teams are, Robinson and Mount Pleasant, both are kind of on different paths right now. Robinson is not in their conference yet, but looking at who they have in the next 4 or 5 weeks, they've got Vance, Huff, A.L. Brown, North Meck, Hopewell, and Mallard Creek. It's not going to get any easier for Robinson. They've struggled here lately. They struggled some last year, and this may be one of the few games that they have a chance to be in to win this year, and they're going to see what they can do tonight and try to stop that skid. They've lost to Cox Mill 42-17. They've lost to Northwest Cabarrus 20-14 in a game that they were in, and then last week got beat by Hickory Ridge 42-0. So giving up 35 points a game, only scoring 10. It's going to be hard to beat this Mount Pleasant team, but we'll see what they can do tonight.
I think for Robinson, they're going to have any shot to win the game or to stay close, because in my opinion, Robinson is definitely the underdog. Have to avoid turnovers. You cannot afford any turnovers. And for Mount Pleasant, the key is to have a great running game, not to do something that you normally don't do, and you should win the game.
Yeah, they're 1-2, but they played Concord, they played Central, two of the hardest teams they'll see all year. A couple more games before they get into the Rocky River Conference with Robinson tonight in Carson, but then they're going to get Forest Hills and Monroe. So a talented Mount Pleasant team. We've seen them mix it up with the pass and the run. We've seen them put some points on the board. They're averaging 28 points a game, giving up 32, but they've been in every ball game that they played this year, and the last week hung on there with the missed field goal to defeat Cox Mill in a game that we had here on Radio Free Cabarrus. So both teams coming out onto the field now. Robinson enters, and here comes the Tigers. We're just a couple of minutes away from kickoff. Again, you're listening to Radio Free Cabarrus and the Sundrop pregame report. And
7:30.
Yeah, 7:30ish, and crowds. The weather tonight, they were predicting some rain, and it's real dark to the left side of our stadium. To the right side, it's a little clear, a little lighter, and I don't know if that's the sky or if it's all the lights and the bells and the whistles from over at the Cabarrus County Fair, which is just a hop, skip, and a jump over here through the woods, located out on Highway 49. So the Cabarrus County Fair, one of our sponsors, going on this week, and a couple more nights left before they get down to getting out of town and everything. So if you've been to the fair this week, congratulations. I hope you enjoyed it. If you haven't been, you still got a night or two to where you can go. So.
And we should mention Robinson won the coin toss. They're going to receive, getting ready to return it for the J.M. Robinson. It's number 5, Romeo Standback. Also is going to be along with him is number 22, Markel Dalton, the kicker, quarterback, punter, going to Duke one more time. We mentioned it tonight. Austin Parker, number 10. So we are getting ready for football here on Radio Free Cabarrus. Grab popcorn, Sandra, Pizza Hut, as this is about to be exciting, folks.
Yeah, Mount Pleasant will be kicking left to right. If you like to kind of, we say wide receiver to the right or to the left, you kind of have an idea of what we're doing. But Mount Pleasant kicking left to right.
Now kicking toward Concord, folks. And we are underway with a good kick by Parker. It's returnable, but went into the end zone for a touchback.
That'll bring it out to the 20-yard line, and that's where Robinson will take over with the first series of the night. Just underway.
Yeah, 11:57 left first quarter. Starting quarterback for the J.M. Robinson Bulldogs is number 2, D.J. Young. Standing next to him while he's lining up in shotgun is number 5, Romeo Standback. He has 2 running backs standing next to him. Here's the snap. It's a quarterback handoff to the running back.
Yeah, into the middle of the line, maybe a pickup of a couple of yards. Gang of Mount Pleasant Tigers led by number 70, a name that we've mentioned quite a bit here on Radio Free Cabarrus this year, Isaiah Cox.
Jesse Cox with the carry, no gain. Actually, 2-yard gain, make it 2-yard gain, officially 2 yards, 2nd and 8 from the Bulldogs 22-yard line. Young is still in shotgun, same formation as before, 2 wide receivers split to each side. It's a quarterback handoff once again to Klutz. Pick up a couple of yards on the play.
Yeah, maybe a yard or two. They're going to spot it at the 23-yard line. That'll be a pickup of 1. So that'll bring up 3rd and 7.
Let's see if it's a running play by Robinson. As Young might be side to run, which is in shotgun.
Mount Pleasant with 4 down linemen run basically a 4-4-3 on the defense.
Quarterback Kippel. Oh, that is a horrible stop by Young. Luckily recovered by Standback. That could have been a disaster, folks. Will be punt time, and Robinson is lucky to be able to punt the ball, folks.
Yeah, the pitch there, Standback unable to come up with it cleanly. Lose control of it. Did the right thing there, but just falling on it.
12-yard loss.
10-yard line.
Yeah. 4th and long. 4th and 20. Kicker from Robinson is Joseph Brunel.
He'll be kicking from his own end zone. Robinson's got to bring on a player here. They only had 10 on the field.
E.J. White is standing at midfield, getting ready to return this punt.
Mount Pleasant should get excellent field position.
No pressure. And it's a decent punt. Take a bit of Robinson bounce. Will be spotted at the 49-yard line of Mount Pleasant. 1st and 10.
50-yard line. Put it at midfield.
Yeah, let's go at midfield. 1st and 10. Tigers from midfield. 10:34 left in the first quarter. No score on Radio Free Cabarrus.
Robinson 3 and out on their first series. Tigers taking open at midfield, which is excellent field position. They have they've called a timeout here. Not sure what.
Yeah, I didn't see any signal. Are we in a lightning delay?
No, I don't think it's a lightning delay. I think it's just being a hot night and humid night that they're going to take every chance they have between a break in action when there's not flowing to make sure these players are getting water, and that looks like the case tonight.
Yeah, speaking of hot night, it's a great night for a sun drop. Keep you cool, folks.
And if you're in this press box with us, or if you were in this press box with us, you would need more than one because it is steaming in here.
That is true.
All right, here we go.
Parker is going to line up under center. Here in an I formation. Cody Reece is the running back. Wide receiver split to each side. Reece with the carry. Reece has a great seed. Reece! One guy to beat. Cody Reece could score a touchdown. 50 yards run. Untouched. And just like that, it's Mount Pleasant 6. J.M. Robinson, nothing.
Yeah, Cody Reece off right tackle, got into the secondary and pretty much had one man to beat and cut it to the left side and down the sideline, basically untouched. First play from scrimmage, Mount Pleasant goes 50 yards. They lead at 6-0. Parker is on to add the extra point. The holder is going to be Brandon Hartzell, number 14.
Will come to extra point. Good snap. Good kick. There is a flag.
Penalty flag
so
on
this
the play.
Might be a false start. Yeah, indeed false start. So 5-yard penalty and a rig kick, unless they want to go for 2. But I don't think they are planning to go for 2 right now, folks.
He's going to be kicking it from the 15, so should not be a problem for Parker. Snaps a little high, but he gets it away.
And kick is no good.
No good.
So 10:24 left in the first quarter. It's Mount Pleasant 6, J.M. Robinson nothing. You're listening to Radio Free Cabarrus.
Robinson 0.
In the early 1950s, something really exciting happened right here in Concord, and it's been here ever since. It's the smooth, refreshing taste of Sundrop. Now, some of the faces have changed over the years, of course, but one thing that has not changed is the smooth citrus taste of an ice-cold Sundrop. You know something else that hasn't changed? It's Sundrop's involvement in Concord and the surrounding communities. Sundrop, hometown folks providing you with the taste you've come to enjoy for years and years and years. So next time you're grocery shopping, pick up Sundrop in your favorite flavor. After all, the folks at Sundrop, from delivery drivers, warehouse staff, and the management team, work hard every day to bring you the refreshing, smooth taste of Sundrop. Sundrop, the official soft drink of Radio Free Cabarrus. In the early 90s.
Once again.
Alrighty, folks, we're back here, and once again it's a touchback. So Robinson opting for a better position this time than last time when they had to go 3 and out and nearly fumbled it until down. We'll start 1st and 10 from the own 20-yard line, trailing 6-0 with 10:24 left in the first quarter.
Yeah, and let's see if Robinson can do something a little different here. Obviously, you don't want another quick 3 and out. You want to gain some yardage with that first series where they had the missed pitch and put them deep in their territory. So let's see what they can do here on their second series.
Young with the end of Sam Algrove. Pick up a few yards on the play. Actually, stand back is the carry.
Run down by the left side of the defensive line. Ball spotted at the 22-yard line.
2-yard gain on the play. 2nd and 8.
Second down, 8 to go.
Bulldogs. Less than 10 minutes left in the first quarter. Still 6-0. Tigers. Young is in shotgun. He has 2 wide receivers split to the left. Now they're all splitting to the left. As running back standing next to him. Waiting for the snap. Low snap. Pitch it to again to Steinbeck. Steinbeck tried to get a scene set up for him, but it's close. And back to original line of scrimmage. No gain.
Yeah, that'll bring up 3rd and 8 for the Bulldogs.
Ball spotted at the 22-yard line. No gain. 3rd down. 8 yards to go.
Robinson cannot afford to go 3 and out again.
Yeah, they're going to look for something positive here. Have yet to put the ball in the air.
Young has 2 wide receivers split to the right, 1 to the left. Lining up in shotgun now. Wide receiver is in motion. That will be Sam Algrove.
Mount Pleasant showing a blitz.
Young can run with it. Young can run with it. He's going to be close to a first down. Still on his feet. He's going to be very close. Sure, but this might be a good time for measuring.
I think he fell forward here. I think the referee stopping the clock there is going to indicate a first down.
And we have a Tiger player down holding his knee.
A Tiger player down.
Official's timeout.
We have an official timeout.
Yeah, we're gonna stay right here.
Yeah, Young did what he's very good at, running with the ball, folks.
Yeah. Came to the left and wasn't up there and cut it back and then had some room and got out close to the first down yardage, got hit, and like you're taught to do, fell forward there and got enough for the first down. So Robinson's got its first down of the night, and they'll have it at the 30-yard line when play, or 31-yard line when play resumes. 8:46 to go here in the first quarter. Injured Tiger on the play.
Yeah, and as soon as we will let you know who is the Tiger player down, as soon as we find out, we will let you know, folks.
Yeah.
In the third quarter, they will have.
And as soon as we get score from other games, we will make sure to provide to you, folks.
Yeah, and then we talk about our sponsors. We appreciate everything that they do for us to keep Radio Free Cabarrus. Sundrop, the Independent Tribune, the Cabarrus County Fair, Richie's Auto,
Pizza
Hut,
barbecue.
Yeah, it's and I did something tonight I don't know that I've ever done in my life before. A gentleman came into the press box here when we still have the injury timeout and offered us some Krispy Kreme donuts. And I am a Krispy Kreme donut lover. I'm not big on Dunkin' Donuts. I'll eat Dunkin' Donuts, don't get me wrong. And you can tell by looking at me, I have eaten a few of those in my life. But I love Krispy Kreme donuts. And tonight I turned them down because I didn't want them. I had a broadcast. I had to talk, and I didn't have time to eat 12 donuts. So our injured player is up. It looks like it's going to be number 52.
52. We don't have a 52 on the roster.
Trying to read the numbers that come off here.
Yeah, unfortunately, we don't have a 52.
John Farnell back on his feet. Hopefully he can get back in the game shortly.
I believe they say John Farnell, number 52. As long as we hear it from the press box, we will confirm it to you. But John Farnell will be right now.
All right, we're ready to resume action here. 1st and 10 Bulldogs from the 31-yard line.
Trailing 6-0. Young get the snap. He's going to throw it. Low throw. Incomplete. Intended to Ramon Steinbach. Looked like it was a screen play.
And he had him open and just threw it into the ground a couple feet short. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Let's see what kind of play the Bulldogs run right now. Would be a running play or another passing play. Young gets 2 wide receivers split to each side of the field. He's in shotgun. Waiting for the snap. Good snap.
Handoff and keeps it.
Quarterback keeper. Young still on his feet. Approaching the 40-yard line. He's going to be short, but that is a very good run on 2nd down. Make it short and makeable.
Brought down by the left side of the Tiger defense. Ball spotted at the 39-yard line. That's
so 8-yard gain. Ball spotted at the 39.
And 2 yards to go.
3rd and 2. Robinson. This is a good drive. They want to keep it going, folks. Young waiting for the snap. Low snap. Quarterback keeper. Young is going to be stopped. Short of the 1st down. Great job great pursuit by Mount Pleasant.
Yeah, they're going to come up short. That'll bring about 3rd and 2, 3rd and 3.
4th and 2, yeah.
Yeah, it looks like a 3rd and 3 situation, or 4th and 3, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And Robinson's back in punt formation.
Might be a time for a fake. 4th and 4. On 38-yard line, already trailing. E.J. White standing deep. Mount Pleasant territory. 25-yard line. Waiting for the punt, no fake. A bit of pressure by Mount Pleasant. It's a good punt. Taking a Robinson bounce and will be spotted just short of the 20-yard line. So let's call it the 19.
They're going to put it on the 20.
Generous spot.
Now they will always start on a yard marker. They'll never start on a half yard or anything like that. They'll always put it on a marker. That'll be easier to measure that 1st down when needed.
So 1st and 10, Mount Pleasant already leading 6-0 from on 20-yard line. 6:55 left in the 1st quarter on Radio Free Cabarrus. And the wind is picking up, so this might be indication rain is coming. Parker is high formation, low snap. Jolted onto the ball, very lucky to hold onto the ball, and it's a sack by number 44, Brandon Wandergel, with a sack.
Huge loss of 7 yards. That'll make it 2nd and 17
from the Tiger 14-yard line. Under 6:30 left in the 1st quarter. Parker is in under center, high formation, handed off to Cody Reece. Cody Reece will be stopped. Very good stop, very good pursuit by Robinson. It looked like a second Reece might have the scene, but it closed rapidly.
Yeah, Ethan Steinbacher in on the tackle.
Only 2-yard gain.
The Bulldogs.
Make it sound and long.
3rd and 16.
Spotted at the 14-yard line. Gain of a yard. 3rd down. 16 yards to go.
Robinson have to keep an eye on Robert John. Might be the target by Parker. Parker doesn't get the snap.
Brandon Hartzell with the reception.
Well short of the 1st down. And it's punt time formation for Mount Pleasant. Great 3-and-out by Robinson.
Brandon Hartzell, he is hit immediately.
That's going to be about 12 yards still to go for the 1st down, so that'll bring in the punting unit For the Tigers, Parker will just drop back into a long shotgun formation here and take the punt. And
12 yards to go.
Dalton is getting ready to return it. He's standing his own 40. Steinbach. Ramon Steinbach is standing on 45-yard line. Here come the punt. It's take a Mount Pleasant bounce. Dalton with the pick the ball up and he stopped basically immediately. It's only 2-yard punt return by Dalton.
52-yard punt by Parker. That'll put the ball to the 35-yard line.
Once again,
good starting position for Robinson. And we have again a water
we're going to have timeout here, so we'll go to a break here while there's a break in the action. You're listening to Radio Free Cabarrus.
Electrical service call from Versatile Electric and a haircut for style by Nelly. Once again, rapid prizes will be given out at halftime.
Alrighty, folks, we hope you enjoy the commercial.
There, again, thanks to the Independent Tribune, you can read all about the not
tonight
this
games.
game, but the other
all
games
the other
in and
games
around the county, and the Independent Tribune. Great coverage there by the newspaper staff of all Cabarrus County games, not just football, but all the other sports in town as well. The volleyball and soccer season going on right now. Just read all about it in the Independent Tribune, one of the fine sponsors of Cabarrus County High School football on Radio Free Cabarrus.
1st and 10, Robinson on 35-yard lines, 4:55 left in the first quarter, trailing 6-0. Young is in shotgun. Here comes the throw, caught by Parkins. Mark Parkins with the catch. Actually,
Justin Culp.
Yeah, Justin Klotz with the catch. Good catch by Klotz. Club. Tackled by Brendan Fall and E.J. White.
And that's a 2nd and 2 now. And 2 yards, 2nd and short is what you want. You want to stay out of that 3rd and long, which is what Robinson's had earlier tonight. But now they've 2nd and 2, gives your offense a little bit more options to choose from.
Young with the end off to Steinbach. Steinbach went backward. You never want to do that. Loss of yardage on the play. Clayton on the tackle. Loss of 2 on the play, make it 3rd and 4. This might be a good time for a quarterback run. We've seen before Young like to keep the ball. This might be a good time for a run play. Let's see if the Tigers are ready for it.
Shotgun formation, wideouts, 2 wideouts to the right, single to the left, 1 in the slot.
Young is actually going to throw it. Caught by the wide receiver, is going to be close to first down. I think he has it.
Yeah, again, that 2nd effort there. It looked like he got stopped, but again, kept his feet moving. Fell forward at the last minute there. And it looks like he's going to have the first down.
Yeah, and Dalton was the receiver who caught the ball. 1st and 10. Mount J.M. Robinson, 5-yard gain.
Robert Johns in on the tackle for the Tigers.
Ball is at the 46-yard line. For Robinson, they're on 46. Young waiting for the snap. Here it comes. Low snap. Quarterback keeper. Young tried to change field.
DJ Young with the quarterback keeper.
Stop just across midfield.
Again, it looked like nothing was there, but took it back to the right. And it's going to pick up about 4 yards. That'll make it 2nd and 6. And the Bulldogs right at midfield on that beautiful MP right in the middle of the field there. Great job by the crew here at Mount Pleasant getting this field. Looks great.
Clock is under 2:50. Left in the first quarter. Here comes the snap. Young is going to throw it. He's under pressure and he's sacked. Sacked by Isaiah Cox.
DJ Young is sacked by Isaiah Cox.
Cox came out of nowhere there for a minute. Looked like he had some time to throw it, and then Cox got through, broke through the line, and made the sack, and that's going to bring up 3rd and
2nd and long.
3rd and 12.
Yes, 3rd and 12. Bulldogs. If you don't pick it up, at least you want to pick up decent yardage in play, so you might consider going for it. Can't get the snap.
Pressure coming.
He's going to run with it. He's going to be stopped short of the first down. Pick up all he could on that play. Back to the original line of scrimmage.
E.J. White in on the tackle for the Tigers. 4th and 7.
And 7 yards to go.
Ball is at the 49-yard line of Robinson. I don't think they're going to go for it. E.J. White is standing deep at his own 15-yard line. High snap, no pressure. Here's the punt. Taking Mount Pleasant bounce. Returned by E.J. White. E.J. White tried to get a sin set up for him. E.J. White with a decent return across the 30-yard line. 19-yard gain, 19-yard return on the play. Great run, great return by E.J. White. 1st and 10, Mount Pleasant from their own 34-yard line, leading 6-0 here on Radio Free Cabarrus. And we just got the word, it starts raining, folks. Let's hope it won't lightning in here, folks. We will let you know.
All right, 1st and 10, Mount Pleasant, hand off to Reece.
Reece with a great run, Cody Reece. Close to the first down. Markel Dalton with a out-tough tackle. 7-yard gain by Reece. 2nd and 3. Tiger from on 41-yard line.
Under a minute to go, first quarter.
Parker with the end again to Reece. Reece is going to be stopped after he pick up the first down. He's still on his feet.
Yeah, it's going to be enough for the first down.
Reece takes the ball to the 45-yard line.
I'll stop the clock and move the chains. And then we'll have one more play.
Kishari Johnson in on the stop for the Bulldogs.
1st and 10. Mount Pleasant.
First down.
Ball is at 46-yard line. Clock is rolling. Under time to snap, it will be less than 20 seconds left in the first quarter. And indeed in the case. Cody Reece with the carry. Cody Reece saving touchdown tackle by Markel Dalton, who hold on forever, grabbing his shoe and saving a touchdown.
And that'll put it at the 45-yard line. That'll be the last play of the first quarter. When we resume action, it'll be 2nd and 2 for the Tigers from the 45-yard line. That's the end of the first quarter. Mount Pleasant Tigers lead on a 6-0 over the James Robinson Bulldogs on a 50-yard run by Cody Reece on their first possession of the game after Robinson went 3 and out. Mount Pleasant gets the ball at midfield, handoff to Reece. He goes 50 yards.
Untouched.
That's the only score of the game so far. So we are at the end of the first quarter. We're going to keep it right here. I'll get you updated on one score that I have. Northwest Cabarrus leads South Rowan 6-0. That's in the first quarter. That's the only score we have for you right now. Northwest Cabarrus 6, South Rowan 0.
Yeah, and we're still waiting for a Concord score, folks, and Carson a Central score, and a Canopolis and Berry score.
Yeah, we'll get those a little bit later on. I know some of the teams, some of the area games around the Charlotte area and Lake Norman were moved up to 6:30 tonight to try to beat the rain that is supposed to be
taking place. Yeah. So
I'm inside and I'm parked near the gate, so I shouldn't be too wet.
Yeah, let's hope it won't rain by the time the game is over. 2nd and 1.
2nd and 1, start of the second quarter. Mount Pleasant Tigers lead at 6-0.
Ball is at Robinson 45-yard line. Parker with the end off again to Cody Reece. Cody Reece dance around for a Mount Pleasant first down. Ball will be started at the Robinson 41-yard line.
41-yard line.
Actually, Brendan also the carry, not Reece. Either way, it's a first down. Tiger. Clock is at 11:50 left in the first second quarter and still rolling.
I like the gray uniforms by Mount Pleasant. They look nice.
Parker ended off again to the running back.
Cody Reece, the ball
This time it's Cody Reece, and he pick up decent yardage on the play.
Yeah, about 4 or 5 yards there off the right tackle.
Slowly by slowly, they're approaching the red zone. Robinson red zone, that is.
Daniel Rosales also in on the spot. Ball spotted at the 37-yard line.
Ball will be spotted on the 7-yard line for Robinson. 2nd and 6. Mount Pleasant. Clock is approaching 11 minutes left in the second quarter. Parker is going to throw it. Look for his wide receiver, and it's caught.
Brandon Stover.
Oh, it fell down.
Jordan Stover, I'm sorry. Jordan Stover with the reception there.
Health and 10. Mount Pleasant Tigers.
Been about the 22-yard line.
So 15-yard gain on the play.
Good enough for a Tiger first down.
Now Pleasant is threatening again, just like the Sky East folks. Parker I formation. It's a running back play, and it's
Reece.
Touchdown, saving tackle by Dalton. And Dalton let it go. That would have been a touchdown.
Yeah, Reece is going to get down inside the 10-yard line. Good enough for a first down. Spotted
Good enough for a Tiger.
Spotted at the 10.
First and goal.
First and goal.
And the rain has definitely picked it up here, folks. We are lucky we are not playing baseball here tonight, folks.
Yeah, I don't think it was going to be if we got wet. I think it was just going to be wind.
Parker ended up to Cody Reece, who ran and touched into the touchdown. Mount Pleasant Tiger.
Cody Reece with his second touchdown of the night. This one on a 10-yard run, and it's now 12-0.
Let's see if they go for 2. So far, it's turned out to be the Cody Reece show here. Mount Pleasant. Cody Reece is approaching 100 yards, and the Tigers are going for 2, folks. We hear the bell. I hope that is not a lightning alarm.
Yeah, the rain started slowly and has picked up, and
now going for 2.
Everybody has scattered for umbrellas and cover. And right now Mount Pleasant's going for 2 with 10 minutes and 12 seconds to go in the second quarter early.
Parker with the end off to on Clayton on. Got it! So 10-12 left in the second quarter. It's now Mount Pleasant 14. J.M. Robinson 0. You're listening to Radio Free Cabarrus, powered by highschoolcube.com. And we will stay here, folks.
Yeah, that drive by Mount Pleasant, pretty much just run it. They had a couple of passes in there. And good mixture there, just keeping the ball on the ground, grinding it out, and finally getting down for the touchdown.
Yeah, great job by Cody Reece. Good tackles, good couple of tackles by Markel Dalton, saving the eventual touchdown by Reece. And Reece is approaching already 100 yards, folks. Here.
Rachel Davis, Jade Ross, Kendall Erickson, and Bailey Grimminger.
It doesn't look like everyone has an umbrella here tonight, including myself, folks. And my partner here in the press box and everyone else in the press box. So we will stay out until the rain is over, folks.
Parker set to kick off for Mount Pleasant.
Dalton and Steinbeck are getting ready to return it. Steinbeck will return it. And it's going to be stopped across the 20-yard line.
That's where Robinson will take over about the 23-yard line, trailing 14-0. Just a couple minutes gone through the second quarter here.
for first and 10. Bulldogs, their own 23-yard line, 10:01 left in the second quarter. It's 40-0 Mount Pleasant Tigers. And we have a whistle now. I'm not sure why. Now, is that a timeout or?
Timeout Robinson.
Yeah, timeout J.M. Robinson. This is the first timeout of the first half. For the yeah, folks, they are mentioning the rain here as they have a promotion here. And we want once again to thank our sponsor, Sundrop, Pizza Hut, Cannon Pharmacy, Senator Fletcher Outsell Jr., a barbecue that Mark likes to eat all the time, the auto center repair if you have a red light going, any kind, oil change, go to them. And
also Ben Minette, Shop, Click, and Drive, our halftime report sponsored by Ben Minette, where you can shop, click, and drive.
And we're still waiting for score from other games, folks. So far we know that Northwest is leading South Rowan 6-0. That game is also available on Radio Free Cabarrus tonight. Ready to resume play. First and 10 Bulldogs. Young is going to keep it actually. Reverse to Dalton. Great ID. Markel Dalton approaching midfield and he fumbled the ball. Was he down? Was he down?
I don't think so. I think the referees are going to rule it. Let's see here. We've got no signal yet.
It's Mount Pleasant ball.
Mount Pleasant has the ball. Now whether it's a signal first down Mount Pleasant, so that's going to be a turnover.
Close to challengeable play, but unfortunately, even though Coach Glass is wearing a red jersey, he's unable to throw it and challenge it, a play. So, first and 10, Mount Pleasant Tigers. Ball is across midfield. Play was great play, but at the end, not well done.
Not the result you want at the end. Great play, some yardage, getting out to field position for them, but fumbles the ball as he's being tackled. And Mount Pleasant's going to have it at midfield, already up 14-0.
Parker with the end after Reece. Great tackle.
In the backfield.
He got jumped up by number 44, Brandon Wanigel, who's having a great game on defense for the Bulldogs. Loss of 2 on the play. Loss of 3 on the play.
13 yards to go.
Second and long. Mount Pleasant. Clock is at 9:20 left in the second quarter, and moving down. Parker's in shotgun. Wide receiver split to each side of the field. High snap. Ended off to Cody Reece. Cody Reece with a great feed. Cody Reece will score a touchdown. Once again, he was untouched. This is the Cody Reece show on Radio Free Cabarrus, folks.
53 yards. Cody Reece, Mount Pleasant up 20-0 and threatened to make this a runaway early.
First team to 42, folks. Remember, win the game. That's what it looked like tonight.
Austin Parker into the extra point.
That play took only a couple of seconds, folks, and he was gone. Gone like a deer, folks. Here comes the snap. Low snap. And they're not going to attempt the kick. Returned by Robinson, but the play is blowing dead. So once again, Mount Pleasant is having trouble converting an extra point. So 9:11 left in the second quarter. It's already Mount Pleasant 20, J.M. Robinson 0. You're listening to Radio Free Cabarrus, powered by iSchoolCube.com.
All right, we'll keep it right here. We got some score updates for you from Concord. Concord Hickory Ridge 7-7. Concord Hickory Ridge tied up early second quarter. South Rowan 7-6 over Northwest Cabarrus. South Rowan 7, Northwest Cabarrus 6, and Central Cabarrus Vikings lead the Carson Cougars 7-0 up in China Grove. So again, Concord Hickory Ridge 7-7, South Rowan 7-6 over Northwest, and Central Cabarrus 7-0 over Carson. Here at Mount Pleasant, it's the Mount Pleasant Tigers 20, Jay Robinson Bulldogs 0.
Robinson have to do something here in a hurry, otherwise we might approach 42-0. Well, 42-0, folks. The clock continue to run even at halftime. So stand back, and Dalton are standing back and ready to return the kickoff by Parker. Good kickoff. That ball is going to go to the end zone for a touchback. So first and 10, J.M. Robinson from their own 20.
And Robinson needs something positive to happen here. They had a couple 3-and-outs, and then when they did pick up some yardage, fumbled the ball, turned it over to Mount Pleasant, and just looking for something positive here to happen to a team that is struggling right now.
No, this is all growing pain, folks. Robinson is a very young team. We should mention that. Young is in shotgun. Interesting formation they have lined up. Come the snap. He's going to throw it. He's going to go deep. Intended to Dalton. Incomplete.
At the 45-yard line.
Second and long. Second and 10. Jay and
for it all there on first down.
Yeah. Nothing to lose. Good defense by E.J. White. Second and 10. Clock is at 9:06 left in the second quarter. Young is in shotgun. He's going to hand it off to the running back, who's pick up a couple of yards on the play. Steinbeck is the carrier. Ball will be spotted short of the 25-yard line. 24-yard tackle by Isaiah Cox. So second, third and 6 coming up. Robinson have to keep it going, folks.
Spotted at the 24-yard line. In a 4. Third down. 6 yards to go.
Third and 6 for the Bulldogs.
Clock is approaching 8:30 and counting down. Young would get a snap and give it again to the running back, to Steinbeck.
That'll pick up a couple yards, but not enough for the first down. And again, that'll put the Bulldogs in a punting situation.
Not what you can afford if you're a Robinson fan.
2 yards, 4th down.
4th and 4 from Robinson, 26-yard line. Joseph Brunner is the punter. E.J. White standing at the 39-yard line. Is on 39-yard line. Clock is 7:45 left in the second quarter. Low snap, no pressure. Good punt. E.J. White is going to return it. E.J. White escaped from a couple of guys doing a Duniac act. E.J. White with a good return. Tackle brought down by number 15, Jaquil Brown, but after a good return by E.J. White.
Did a great job there waiting for some blockers to get in front of him. Looked like he was going to be stopped back about to where he took the ball, but waited for a block or two and was able to pick up a few more yards. Looks like we're going to have a water break. Again, some scores updates from you. Concord, Hickory Ridge still tied 7-7. No change in any of those scores. Southern 7-6 over Northwest. Central Cabarrus 7-0 over Carson.
And all of this game, folks, we should mention also in the second quarter. Still waiting on A.L. Brown's score, folks. Now taking it home at Memorial Stadium against Berry Academy.
Ladies and gentlemen, here are this evening's winners for the Tiger Pride Raffle, sponsored by the Mount Pleasant Band Boosters. If your name is called, please stop right underneath the press box and pick up your gift. The ice cream from Moose Drug is Wanda Grandja.
And once again, we appreciate our sponsor, Cannon Pharmacy, Pizza Hut, Senator Fletcher Outfield Jr.,
Helmet order.
Sundrop, which I'm drinking right now.
Sorry if I...
Good old sun drop.
I'm having trouble reading this. Whataburger gift certificate is Jennifer Cook.
It's Felton 10, Mount Pleasant on 47 yard line. 7:27 left in the second quarter. It's 20-0 Mount Pleasant Tigers.
And I will read this once again. Thank you.
Parker is under center. Cody Reece standing behind him as a fullback blocking for him. Cody Reece with a good run.
Brandon Hartzell in on the carry for the
And
Tigers.
actually Brendan Outsell, they look alike. They are very good alike, Cody Reece, Outsell, but this time it's Brendan Outsell with a great carry.
Yeah, Reese has decided to let somebody else possibly try to score tonight. Reese has got touchdown runs of 50, 53, and 10 yards already. Just 113 yards total just in rushing touchdowns.
2nd and 6 Tigers. Ball is at Robinson 48 yard line. 6:50 left in second quarter. Ended off to the big man, the fullback, that it is. Close to a first down.
John Wax, the ball carrier.
John Wax is the carrier.
Hugh Reed.
Yeah, and this Bulldog defense is not giving up. They're still hanging and they're still playing tough.
Yard line.
It's going to be slowed in 1.
And 1 yard to go.
Once again, it's your Mount Pleasant ended off to one of your running back, Outsell, Reese, or even Clayton on. Robinson desperately need a stop here. They cannot either afford a first down. We have a whistle, and I believe we have a
timeout north.
Yeah.
J.M.
Robinson.
Let's go ahead and do this again. Tonight's winners of the Tigers.
Robinson already took 2 timeout here, second quarter.
Ice cream from Moose Drug is Rhonda Granja. Ice cream from Moose Drug also is Melinda Helmetoller.
And
Whataburger gift certificate is Jennifer Cook.
the rain,
The rain. Yeah, there's 2 groups here tonight that haven't been bothered by the rain, other than the football teams. The student body from Mount Pleasant. I'm going to see if I can scan over here and get a shot of them. It's going to be a little hard too, but and the student body from J.M. Robinson High School. Both student bodies still active, still in the game. Rain is not bothering them at all.
and neither will anyone in the press box, but we are protected by a nuclear kind of a glass box in a non-humid night here in Tiger Stadium, middle of nowhere, Mount Pleasant. Southern 1 Tigers. Parker with the end off to the big man, the fullback. What a great run, and a Tiger first down. John Wax with the carrier. Also getting on the fun if you're a Tiger fan.
Forward progress takes the ball to the 37-yard line.
Ball will be spotted at the Bulldogs 37-yard line. 5:53 left in the second quarter.
Coming up at halftime, we'll recap the first half, scoring highlights. We'll also talk about other games in the area, and a look ahead to a couple weeks down the road. That's on the Ben Minette Shop, Click, and Drive report.
Parker with the throw, incomplete, intended
For Stover.
to Stover. Catchable ball, think he took his hand off.
Yeah, it looked like he may have turned his head, started running downfield just a tad before he caught the ball.
Second down. 10 to go.
2nd and 10 for the Tigers from the 37-yard line.
5:27 left in the second. Still 20-0 Tigers. Parker with the end off to the running back. That will be Brendan Outsell.
Hartzell, the ball carrier.
Good pickup on the play. Will make it sold and makeable.
Justin Albee on the stop.
Stopped by Justin Albee.
Ball rests at the 33-yard line.
Ball will be spotted at the 33-yard line. Make it a 4-yard gain. 3rd and 6. This might be a 4-down territory if Coach Johns decide to go for it. Clock is approaching 5 minutes. Parker is in shotgun, 3 wide receivers split to the right. Parker is going to throw it under pressure. Intended to Stovall. Incomplete. And now you have a decision. Parker has a very strong leg. Do you kick the field goal? Do you punt it? Or do you go for it?
33. That'll be a 50-yard field goal.
4th down. 6 yards to go.
See if Mount Pleasant call a timeout. Don't see the special team coming in. So.
No, they're talking about it. They've got 20 seconds on the play clock. Looks like they're going to go for it.
Now we have a timeout.
Now we have a timeout.
Timeout, Mount Pleasant. First timeout of the first half.
The first timeout of the half.
James Robinson has an off week next week. But Mount Pleasant's going to...
Yeah, Mount Pleasant next week is at a Jesse Conference, a non-conference game.
Yeah, and they still have they don't go into Rocky River play because there's only 5 schools in that conference. So, but when they open up at Forest Hills, homecoming for Forest Hills, and then they get Monroe. Arguably the 2 better teams in that conference, along with Mount Pleasant. So those first 2 or 3 weeks are going to tell a lot for Mount Pleasant and where they stand, and how far and what type of seeding they'll have for the state playoffs.
Yeah, that should be a very good game. Monroe against Mount Pleasant. We did it last year. Mount Pleasant, I'm sure Mount Pleasant circles that game as a revenge undermine against the Redhawks of Monroe. So it will be 4th and 6 when we resume play from J.M. Robinson's 33-yard line. 4:52 left in the second quarter. And indeed, here comes the offense for the Tigers.
And 6 yards to go.
Bulldogs need to stop. Parker's in shotgun. He's going to throw it. He's going to go deep. That ball is caught. What a catch! Incomplete.
Yeah. It did hit the ground.
It confused all of us in the press box. We thought it was catch, but it's incomplete.
Brandon Hartzell was the intended receiver.
Great diving effort by Brandon Hartzell.
I think that was a good call by the officials.
Bulldogs will take over.
Yeah, I agree with you.
From their 34-yard line.
1st and 10. Bulldogs from their own 33-yard line. 4:44 left in the second quarter. See if Robinson can build on the stop. Young is in shotgun. Wide receiver split to each side of the field. Actually, now he has 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Young waiting for the snap. Here it comes. It's a throw caught by Markel Dalton. Tried to get a block set up for him. Markel Dalton across the 40-yard line. Decent yardage.
Decent yardage. The quick out there to the left side, and Dalton was able to get between the defenders and picked up, looked like about 8 yards, maybe even 9 on the play. It's going to be 2nd and a short 2.
2nd down, 1 yard.
This is a good time to let DJ Young run with the ball. Young is in shotgun. Clock approaching, 4 minutes left in second quarter. Low snap. Young recovered. And he actually picked up a first down. Wow.
It's going to be close. I think they are going to give it to him.
Initially, it looked like Young was going to lose a couple of yardage on the play. Great job by Young not to give up. And in 1st and 10, Bulldogs.
Under 4 minutes to go here in the second quarter, as the rain looks like it has picked up some.
Ball is at the 44-yard line. Robinson 44. Young is in shotgun, waiting for the snap. Here comes the snap, and it's the end off to the running back. Running back look like number 87, which unfortunately we don't have number 87 on the play.
2nd down, 9 to go.
2nd and 9. J.M. Robinson. Ball is at the 45-yard line of Robinson. Clock is approaching 3 minutes and counting down. Left in the second. Young is in shotgun. Pitch it to the running back.
Fumble.
Fumble.
Ball was fumbled at the 46-yard line.
Ball was fumbled to 46-yard line. Let's see who recover it. Mount Pleasant.
No, there's the indication by the official.
Mount Pleasant recover it. That was close, folks, to be a challengeable play.
Yeah, Justin Eisenhower on the recovery for Mount Pleasant. They're going to take over at the 45-yard line. 2:38 to go here in the half. Tigers lead at 20-0.
And I don't expect Mount Pleasant to take 3 kneel down here.
I don't think they'll do anything fancy. They'll run it
and try to get it at least into Parker field goal range. Speaking of Parker, he's lining up in shotgun. Parker with the handoff to Cody Reece. Cody Reece with a great scene. Cody Reece.
Pickup of about 11, good enough for the first down.
Tigers.
Well, let's see. They may. That's going to be second down.
Generous spot. Robinson spot, folks. Second and short. Tigers.
Gain of 9 yards.
Parker with the handoff to Cody Reece. Cody Reece with a first down. Mount Pleasant Tigers. Good tackle by the Robinson Bulldogs, but it was after he picked up a first down. 6-yard gain. Clock is 2 minutes, approaching 2 minutes left in the second. As the rain is really picked up, it's now a monsoon here, folks, in Tiger Stadium. Parker is going to throw it under pressure, intended to believe was Clayton Owen was intended to. Incomplete, second down.
Second and 10 for Mount Pleasant. That'll stop the clock, 1:54.
Parker is under center. This is an I formation, so expect a running play. Running play it is. Cody Reece will score a touchdown. Mount Pleasant.
Cody Reece from 30 yards out.
That looked easy, folks. Basically, once again was untouched.
Yeah, Cody Reece's 4th touchdown of the night.
And it's 26-0 Tigers. Let's see if they go for 2. Trying to make it 28. Instead, they're going to kick the extra point. They need a good snap. Parker is going to attempt the extra point. Low snap. Parker is going to keep it. Parker is going to throw it. The whistle was blowing dead. I'm not sure why.
If his knee was down on the ground.
Ball was blown dead. Extra point.
Yeah, no good.
No good.
I think when he catches the ball on the ground, he's down.
Yeah, unfortunately, this is not college or NFL, folks. If that would be in NFL, that would have been a great fake play by Coach Jones.
Yeah, that's going to make it 26-0. Mount Pleasant Tigers.
Robinson cannot wait to go into halftime, folks, to get dry, to call plays that hopefully will be able to stop Cody Reece.
Yeah, Cody Reece has been the key here for the Tigers in the first half. He's scored on touchdown runs of 50, 53, 10, and 30. It's a big night for Cody Reece here at Tiger Stadium. Mount Pleasant looking for their second win in a row after opening the season with 2 tough losses to Concord and Central Cabarrus. Games that they had chances to win and games that they were in until the last minute. So last week a big win over Coxville in a game that you heard here on Radio Free Cabarrus. Coxville missing a field goal there on the last play of the game.
Free service from Versatile Electric is Lori Reader.
Parker with the kickoff. It's going to go close to the end zone, and it is. So touchback.
Austin Parker kicks the ball into the end zone.
And let's see if Robinson tried to basically take a knee. I mean, you're already trailing 26-0. Cannot ill afford another turnover. You cannot ill afford 3 and out. This might be a good time to take a knee.
Well, the other thing too is you can run the ball. You never know when you may break a tackle, get through the line. You never know when something may happen good. So just taking a knee, you know nothing's going to happen other than the down.
Doesn't look like they'll take it a knee as Young is in shotgun. Quarterback run. Pick up a few on the play.
Carmelo Standback is the ball carrier.
Should he stand back is the carrier.
On the stop for the Tigers.
Young is going to the sideline to get the instruction from Coach Glass. 3-yard gain on the play. 2nd and 7, Tigers. 2nd and 7, Bulldogs.
Clock running, 1:22 and counting.
Young with the handoff to the running back. That is once again number 87, which unfortunately we don't have his name, so let's call him Musa Muhammad, as we did in the past. So. That is the 87 who come to mind, folks. Clock is under a minute. 3rd and 3, J.M. Robinson. Young is in shotgun. Looking at the scoreboard. Now ready for the snap. Quarterback keeper. DJ Young with a good run. DJ Young eventually will be stopped short of the first down. Good tackle by Mount Pleasant. It looked like Young might have a first down for a second. Approaching halftime here, folks. Is less than 20-second clock is moving.
Yeah, I think that's going to be it for the first half. So Robinson looks like they are fine to go to the half, trailing 26-0. So we're at halftime here at Tiger Stadium on the campus of Mount Pleasant High School. In the shadows of the Cabarrus County Fair, which attendance tonight might be suffering a little bit with the weather. But our halftime score here is 26 for Mount Pleasant Tigers, 0 for the James Robinson Bulldogs. We're going to take just a couple minutes break, and we'll come back with the Ben Minette Shop, Clip, and Drive halftime report here in just a couple of minutes.
And welcome back, folks, to the Ben Minette halftime show. Shaked Bar-Tal along with Perry Gabriel. We are reigning middle of nowhere, Mount Pleasant Tiger Stadium, as the Tigers are leading the J.M. Robinson Bulldogs by the score of 26-0. We're at halftime here, folks, here on Radio Free Cabarrus.
Yeah, and again, the Ben Minette Shop, Click, and Drive halftime report. We're going to recap the scoring. Robinson received the ball to start the game, went 3 and out pretty quick. First series, lost a ton of yards on a pitch on 3rd down, had to punt from the own end zone. Punt, Mount Pleasant took over at the 50-yard line. And on the first play from scrimmage, Cody Reece goes 50 yards. And with 10:54 to go in the first quarter, Mount Pleasant was up 6-0. The point after touchdown was missed by Parker. So that's where we stood after one play. Second quarter with 10:12 left to go. Reece scores from 10 yards out. Clayton Horn added a 2-point conversion run. That put Mount Pleasant up 14-0 early in the second quarter. Reece comes back with just a couple minutes later after one of 3 J.M. Robinson turnovers. Mount Pleasant takes possession of the ball. 9:11 to go in the second quarter. Reece scores from 53 yards out for his 3rd touchdown of the night. Missed again on the PAT. They had a couple issues tonight with the snap on the point after touchdowns. I'm sure Coach Johns is going to get that corrected here as quickly as possible. But that made it 20-0 Mount Pleasant. And then we stayed that way almost to the end of the first half before Cody Reece goes 30 yards again for his 4th touchdown. Like we said, 1:49 to go in the half, and Mount Pleasant was up 26-0. And again, the point after touchdown was a low snap. They missed it. They did get up and throw the ball into the end zone, but the officials ruled the holder was down on the ground with his knee, so that nullified that, and that's where we stand here at 26-0. Second half, I'll look for more of the same from Mount Pleasant. I think they're going to put the ball on the ground, may throw it when they have to, just turn out some yardage. Obviously, a game that they have in command. They're well in command of this game. The Bulldogs, on the other hand, are going to try to come out, see if they can get some offense moving. Not a lot of good things. The one positive play they had in the first half when they were deep in their territory was able to get out to midfield, pick up some first down, had some decent field yardage, but just as soon as Dalton was getting tackled, he fumbled the ball, and Mount Pleasant recovered it. Again, one of 3 turnovers on the J.M. Robinson side there in the first half. A field position game. Robinson yet to cross midfield basically for any length of time. Mount Pleasant scoring early and keeping the ball and playing turnover-free football at this time. I'm still waiting on some score updates for you from other areas across the county. Right now it's South Rowan leading the Northwest Cabarrus Trojans 9-6. That's at halftime at Northwest Cabarrus. The South Rowan Raiders 9-6 over Northwest Cabarrus. Last report we had Concord 7-7 with Hickory Ridge, and South Rowan 9-6 over Northwest. Central Cabarrus 7-0 over Carson. Shakid, your thoughts on the first half?
Turnovers. I mean, we mentioned before, and for Robinson to stay in the game, they cannot afford the turnovers. They have already committed 2 turnovers. Very luckily to not commit a turnover on the first drive and third down. Bad pitch. Luckily to recover it. And for Robinson, I know miracle can happen, but if you're a Robinson fan, what has to concern you is basically Cody Reece. The 3 touchdowns that he ran basically was untouched. Now you can say part of it is Cody Reece talented. He's a very talented guy, player. No question he's going to go to a great 4-year university if he keep it up like that. But part of it you have to ask yourself, if you're Coach Glass, ask the players, can't you at least put a hand on the wrist? If he's going to score, he's going to score, but at least show me that you are trying. And that, if you're a Robinson fan, that should concern you. And for Robinson, my opinion, their goal right now should be to make this game respectable. You don't want again to go down 42-0 and make a repeat of what happened last week. You want to build momentum for the bye week, and the final is that, as we mentioned in the Sandra pre-game show, Robinson after their bye week, as we have a guest here in the press box, after the bye week they have 4 tough games. They have 4 tough games coming up, so it's all about building momentum for the next week for J.M. Robinson, and that should be their goal. That should be their goal, folks, as we're going to take a break here shortly.
Yeah, we're still got about 10 minutes left. None of the bands are performing tonight here at halftime due to the rain. It's slacked up a little bit. Some of the umbrellas have been put away. Still quite a few fans here. But next week, Robinson has a bye week before they get into what may be the toughest part of not only their schedule, but just the toughest for a league. A lot of people call the South Piedmont Conference with Concord Central, West Rowan, and Carson. Those 4 schools in Hickory Ridge, 5 schools there, and any of those 5 right now, Hickory Ridge and Concord tied 7-7. Any of those schools could basically win that title, and so the 5 good teams there. But Robinson 0-3, the Mecca 4A, they have Vance who is strong. They have Huff, who is ranked. They have A.L. Brown, county rival. They have North Meck, which may be a game that they can mark on their schedule. Hopewell, and then waiting for them at the end is Mallard Creek. A tough turn of events there. That's just a tough schedule. That's brutal for anybody.
I believe the Bulldogs, correct me if I'm wrong, also play West Charlotte this year. I know they did last year and the year in the past.
Yeah, and that's just just a brutal schedule. Mount Pleasant, on the other hand, in the Rocky River, they've got Carson next week in another non-conference game up in China Grove, I think it is. Yeah. Carson has a punishing running game. They're going to score some points. They're going to ground up some yardage. That ought to be a great game. And then, they're going to get ready for league play with Monroe and Forest Hills. They get Forest Hills at Forest Hills for homecoming, but they get Monroe here on their home turf. And they always say protect your home turf. And so those ought to be two great games. I expect we will be here for the Monroe Mount Pleasant game. Also West Stanley and Cata and Parkwood, the other teams in that conference, but you only play 5 conference games, so you don't want to get behind in any early against Monroe and Forest Hills. You want to at least win one of those, if not both of them, but you can't look ahead either. So you've got Forest Hills and Monroe coming up down the road for the Tigers. But I'm impressed with the Tigers. Coach Johns and the guys this year, saw them a couple times last year, but they mix it up with the run. They can get the pass in there. Parker and Johns and Hartzell hook up when they need to. We saw an 80-yard touchdown pass early in the season at Central Cabarrus. So this Mount Pleasant team, I think, will have something for Monroe and Forest Hills down the road. But right now, still some unfinished business with Robinson, but they are up comfortably 26-0 here at Tiger Stadium, where the rain has almost come to an end.
Yeah, and I'm sure Mount Pleasant is the game with Monroe circling, because last year against Monroe, they look okay, but I'm sure Coach Johns, looking at the tape, would want another shot with Monroe, and they will get it here at home. We expect it is a sold-out here for the Tigers fan to show up. And against Forest Hill, if I'm not mistaken, former NFL wide receiver Randy Moss, his son is playing at Forest Hill Academy, so that should be a great game to see Randy Moss. And we see Joseph Brunel is back on the field, attending, going to practice. Speaking of practice, last week, Carolina Panthers against the Buccaneers. Graham Gano had to kick between the band. And if you follow Graham Gano on Twitter, you know he's a very funny, very likable guy. So it only fit that Graham Gano had to attempt field goals while the band was on the field, folks. That was funny. And
he pushed that, when I say push, he put his hands on one player and kind of like, excuse me, and I was reading some articles this week where that band member was great about it. They've talked. He's going to be invited to the game in Atlanta when the Panthers go down to Atlanta. He's actually a big big Falcons fan, and he's going to be on the sideline courtesy of Graham Cano. And nothing come out of that needed to come. That no one made anything out of that they needed to make out of it. It was exactly what it was, just some fun and games. And I just pulled the radar up here, guys, and
it's not looking good.
It's not looking good here.
Even though they're opening the window, one of the head officials is opening the window.
I'm not sure why, but we'll open it.
They want to get fresh air, folks. Actually, it turned out to be a decent weather here, folks. When we arrived here at Mount Pleasant Tiger Stadium, it felt like sauna. It felt like 150 degrees. And during the first half, it turned out to be monsoon rain. Luckily, we did not have any frogs swimming around, as the rain was so heavy. We could have frogs in the area, frogs and gators and all of the animals, but none of that happened, folks.
Yeah, that is true. And this radar here looks like it's about 30 minutes away here. So we'll see what happens when we get back underway here in about 3 or 4 minutes. Neither team has come back out on the field, but when they do, they will have the mandatory 3-minute warm-up period that is required by North Carolina High School Athletic Association guidelines.
Yeah, so it will be interesting to see. Let's say the score is 42-0, which the reason we are mentioning 42-0, folks, once you reach 42-0, the clock keep on going. Even if you go out of bound, even if it's the end of a quarter, the clock never stop. Once it's 42-0, so it will be interesting if it's 42-0 Mount Pleasant, and let's say we have Thunder in the area, Thunder and Lightning. Will the game be postponed? Will the game be cancelled? Or will they continue playing?
Yeah, I think pretty much third quarter with a 26-point lead, if it stays this way, that it would be canceled. But the radar that I'm looking at is showing some heavy red and pink, which isn't good.
Yeah.
But I've also seen radars that look like that and look like they're moving towards you, and then all of a sudden...
Yeah, if this was winter, folks, everyone would be ear dancing. I'm sure even in the press box that it would mean snow is coming. Unfortunately, we don't have a snow is coming, but we have thunder and lightning. However, I will mention to you, usually approaching winter, you hear thunder and lightning. 10 days later, you might get snow.
Yeah, and snow would feel good right now because it's 148 degrees in this press box.
Yeah, so we appreciate once again all our sponsors, and we apologize that we cannot play the commercial tonight. We had technical difficulties beforehand with the iPad that we bring you the commercial. So once again, we thank
In My Net, Shop, Click, and Drive, Sundrop Bottling Company, the sponsor of our pregame report, Independent Tribune, Fletcher Hartzell Jr., Cannon Pharmacy, the Cabarrus Fair, Troutman Barbecue, Pizza Hut. All those fine sponsors is what keeps you guys able to listening to the Radio Free Cabarrus and high school football. And
how can we forget, if you have an engine light on, check, click, and go to the body shop in Concord.
Richie's.
Auto shop. I'm sure it's open right now waiting for customers.
Yeah, the Tigers have come back on the field. They're doing their warm-ups in the end zone to our right. A little over a minute left to go.
And then we will have another 2 minutes of
Talk about the big college game this week. The South Carolina Gamecocks steamrolled basically first week of the season by Johnny Manziel's old team. Yeah. They've got the Georgia Bulldogs this week, and a high-powered offense for the Bulldogs. And I think South Carolina their key is going to be keep the ball, keep it away from Georgia, and see what they can do to get some points on the board. But that's pretty much your marquee game this weekend. The only two games between ranked teams. The other big one, I don't think it'll be much of a game, but it's Tennessee and Oklahoma over in Norman, Oklahoma. So
that should be a sooner blowout. Speaking of college football, I'm not sure if anyone noticed it, but UNC, despite beating San Diego State at home, they drop out of the poll. And that, folks, is ridiculous, to say it politely, because usually when you win, you move out in the poll, but you never drop out of a poll unless you lose like to a 4A division football. And San Diego State is a Division I college football, the Mountain West Conference, and maybe the voters are from Duke. Maybe someone from Duke.
Nah,
we never know.
They deserve to drop out. They didn't play real well, and a lot of times you got to hold that spot when you get in that top 25. You got to play well, and you got to secure that spot. When another team comes in and plays better than you do, they have that right, and they deserve to be in that top 25. And Carolina, I think, has the bye week this week.
And next week.
And the next week they go to East Carolina.
I believe the game is at home, or is
it is at Greenville.
So Pirate Stadium will be rocking.
Pirate Nation.
And it will either be on ESPN or ESPN News, one of the ESPN network. And also Major League Baseball season is approaching.
Yeah, I don't know if my Braves are going to make the postseason or not.
Yeah, and unfortunately last night, Gerardo Stanton for the Marlins got hit in the jaw. That was looked really bad. I believe he was hospitalized overnight. Yeah, the Braves are 2 games out right now of second wild card spot. Are playing the Texas Rangers tonight. So
who are falling on hard times this season.
Yeah, expect major change in the offseason for the Braves. Rightly so.
All right, our teams are still warming up here, just a little less than a minute or so. Trying to get some update on the scores, but the internet connection down here I think has
something to do with it.
And
we see a player for Mount Pleasant is riding a scooter. That is interesting to look at. Riding a scooter near the
he's
sideline.
Got an injured leg there. I'm not sure what has happened.
Might be the player who was out last week against Cox Mill. And we're basically ready for the start of the third quarter as it's 26 Mount Pleasant. J.M. Robinson, nothing. This has been the Ben Meineke halftime show here on Radio Free Cabarrus. And J.M. Robinson is going to receive the kickoff. Start of the third quarter. E.J. White and Ben Stovell are standing deep, getting ready to return the kick for the Tigers. Joseph Bruno is going to kick it off.
E.J. White and George Stover are team for the Tigers. Kicking off the Bulldogs will be Joseph Bruno.
I don't expect an onside kick, but trailing 26-0 might not be a bad idea.
Yeah, I don't think they'll do it, but you never know.
Bruno standing deep. His own saw the outline. And here comes the kickoff. It's a good kickoff. Going close to the end zone, but it's returnable. It's returned by E.J. White. Good return by E.J. White to Jordan
30, yeah, about the 27-yard line is where they'll mark it. That's where the Tigers will take over. First series of the second half, and right now the clock is running, so it looks like the coaches have agreed to start the clock. Usually it will start on the snap under normal conditions, but with the threat of rain and storms and a 26-0 score, we do have a clock running already.
Parker is under center. Handed off to Cody Reece. Cody Reece with a good run.
Yeah, it's about the 35-yard line for pickup of about 7 yards.
Clock is running, folks. Ball is at the 35-yard line of Mount Pleasant. Gain of 7. 2nd and 3, Tigers. Clock is now approaching 11 minutes left in the third quarter. Still 26-0 Mount Pleasant. Parker with the handoff to Alsall.
Yeah, that'll be good enough for a Tiger first down.
Ashari Johnson and Brandon Steele in on the stop.
Ashari Johnson and Brandon Steele assisted on the tackle for Robinson, but after the Tigers picked up a first down. Clock is rolling now, approaching 10:40 and counting down. First and 10, Mount Pleasant. Parker under center is going to give it to Reece. Back to the original line of to Arsenal, and we apologize, folks, with the new uniform for Mount Pleasant. It's kind of difficult to see the number on the back.
Yeah, I think that was Hartzell with the carry there for Mount Pleasant, but pick up about a yard, a tough yard. Yeah. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Parker's in I formation. He's going to throw it. Looking to go deep. Incomplete.
Pass is incomplete at the 25-yard line.
Deep throw. Robert Johns was intended wide receiver. Could have been a flag for holding against Robinson, but the official decided to let it go. We'll bring up Sword in 10.
9 yards to go.
Sword in 9. Robbins, Tigers from their own 42-yard line.
After this play, we'll get you updated on some scores.
Parker is going to throw it. He's under pressure. Parker intended to Stovall. That ball should have been intercepted, but great job to play defense by Brandon Stovall. Q Reed looked like it would have had an interception, but
yeah, both the receiver and the defensive back had a chance to come down with that ball, and it was incomplete. So that'll bring up 4th down and a punting situation here for the Tigers.
And for some reason now the clock has stopped, so
yeah, I'm not
they
sure.
haven't made up their mind. Clock is at 9:48 left. And the third, Parker's the punter, low snap, no pressure. Fair catch by Markel Dalton, who dropped the ball! It was recovered by Mount Pleasant. Oh my goodness, folks.
Yeah, it just continues to go downhill for Robinson. I'm sure the ball is a little wet.
Recovered by E.J. White.
Yeah, E.J. White with the recovery for the Tigers. They're going to have it at the 10-yard line, which is, you cannot advance the muff. That was a muff, not a fumble. You fumble, you can advance, but the muff you cannot. So that'll put it at the 10-yard line. 1st and goal for the Mount Pleasant Tigers.
I'm surprised the clock hasn't moved even a second, because that play took a couple of seconds off the clock. Surprising, it's still 9:48 left in the third. And as soon as we have a break here, we will provide you score from other Cabarrus County games in the area. Let's see if this time the Tigers give it to Cody Reece. Parker with the end off to
Clayton Horn.
Yeah, the big guy, Clayton Horn. Robert Morgan with the stop, no gain. 2nd and goal from Bulldogs 10-yard line. Clock is approaching 9:20 left in the third.
2nd and goal from the 10.
Parker's under center. Give it again to Clayton Horn, who take down a guy.
Clayton Horn, the ball carrier.
Took down Q Reed. Good job by Reed.
7-8 yard line. 3rd and goal from the 8.
Gain of 2 yards. 3rd down. Goal to go. 8-yard line.
This might be 2 down territory. Parker under center. Parker is going to give it to Cody Reece. Cody Reece will not score this time, but he was close. Now you have a decision time. I think you might as well go for it.
4th down.
Yeah, with the wind picking up.
4th down and 4.
You don't want to try a
4th
field
and goal from the 4.
You don't want to try a field goal. 4th and goal.
It'll be a good time to work on your snaps and your holds. What they've had trouble with tonight.
Parker, give it to Reece. Reece will be stopped short of the goal line. He did not get in.
Good stop by the Bulldog defense. That's what I mentioned earlier. They're not giving up. They're still playing hard, even though the score may be a little one-sided right now. The Bulldogs held there after that fumble, their 4th turnover. They're going to take over deep in their own territory at about the 2-yard line. Yep. While there's a change of possession here, the team's coming out right now. South Rowan leads Northwest Cabarrus 9-6. Halftime, Concord Spiders 19, Hickory Ridge 14, Carson Central Cabarrus all deadlocked at 14 all, and Cox Mill 28-25 over the East Rowan Mustangs.
Young is in shotgun now. We have a whistle. I believe that is a timeout. Indeed, timeout. Yeah. J.M. Robinson mentioned a second ago. Great job by Robinson. They could have very easily said, let's give Reece his 4th touchdown of the game. Let's call it a night. Instead, they stood strong. They did not allow him to get in. That is what you want if you're a Robinson Bulldogs fan.
Right, yeah, just get something to positive, take into a bye week and give them a chance to regroup and get an extra week of practice in, and come back up in 2 weeks and see if they can work on some things.
And speaking of practice, we have the young Tigers kids are practicing.
Yeah, we talked about that last week, about the kids that show up who love to throw the football, love to get tackled, and some of them look like they've been playing in the mud bowl down there. Mom and Dad, when they get them in the car, if they've got pickup trucks, and I'm sure they do, they may be riding home in the back of the truck tonight.
The future Tigers are practicing near the field, folks. So I'm sure you're seeing the video right now. And we resume play with Young, with the end up to the running back. That
Blake Furr, the ball carrier.
Blake Furr with the running. Good run by Furr.
Yeah, E.J. White on the tackle for Mount Pleasant.
Good yardage to get away from your own end zone.
Ball placed at the 9-yard line. Gain of 6.
Gain of 6 on the play. Clock is less than 7:30 left into the third. Still 26-0. Mount Pleasant Tigers here on Radio Free Cabarrus. Young is in shotgun. Waiting for the snap. Here it comes. It's the running back who get the carry. Like Young would have been better to hold on to the ball. Instead, he gave it to Jesse Klotz.
And not a lot of yards yet to pick up. It'll be about 3rd and 3. Maybe even a loss of a yard. Maybe 3rd and 4.
Loss of a yard on the play. Ball spotted at the 8-yard line.
Ball spotted at the 8-yard line.
3rd down.
3rd and 4.
4 yards to go.
Robinson can either afford a turnover here, folks, if you're a Robinson fan.
Yeah, 4 turnovers tonight have been the key. Mount Pleasant, obviously one of them they didn't score on. They didn't convert, but
low snap,
field position.
Throw caught by Dalton. Dalton tried to dance around. It will be stopped short of the first down.
There's going to be a loss on the play.
Loss of couple on the play.
Loss of 4 yards.
Once again, E.J. White with a great tackle.
Ball spotted at the 3-yard line. That's a loss of 5. 4th down. 11 yards to go.
4th and 11, Robinson.
E.J. White deep for
Joseph Bronner is going to stand in his end zone. E.J. White is getting ready to return it, as well as Clayton.
Joseph Bruner.
Yeah, E.J. White, and we see Clayton on and an additional guy standing over there for the Tigers.
Mount Pleasant will get excellent field position. Great kick.
Great kick, great ink time, returnable, E.J. White with the return, great block, escape, E.J. White still on his feet, go out the bound, across the 30-yard line of J.M. Robinson, got a couple of great blocks.
Great blocking there by the Tiger wall there when White was able to get outside and get that back to about the 30-yard line, and again, a short field for Mount Pleasant. Down deep in the J.M. Robinson territory, 30-yard line, 1st and 10, 5.5 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. You're listening to Radio Free Cabarrus, powered by High School Cube. Great game tonight. Mount Pleasant doing what they need to do to stay on that winning track. Robinson still looking for that first win of the season, but still playing hard on defense.
Parker with the end off to Reece. Cody Reece with a good run.
Cody Reece, the ball carrier.
Yeah, and just like I mentioned, playing hard on defense, that tackle there, 4 Robinson players in on the tackle.
Yeah, great.
They're not giving up. They're doing what they're taught to do, and that's play to the end. And they're doing a great job of that tonight.
Yeah, great job by James Robinson, especially in the second half, to play great defense and give it all you have, which is what you asked for. No snap, recovered by Parker. Parker run close to it, falls down. Since Parker is very mobile, he did not panic by fumbling the ball.
That's going to be good enough for a Tiger.
And he picked up a Tiger, falls down.
Ball's going to be spotted at the 17-yard line.
7-yard gain on the fumble by Parker. Clock is less than 4:50 left in the third. Still 26-0. Mount Pleasant Tigers, and they want more. Parker with the end up to Clayton. Oh, fumble the ball! Fumble the ball!
Looks like Robinson's going to have it.
8-yard line and recovered by the Bulldogs.
Yeah.
Indication is the Bulldogs have covered. So, again, that's 2 stops for Robinson here in the last couple of minutes. One after a fumble, they kept Mount Pleasant out of the end zone. Here they force a fumble. And
on, and did not fumble it. Looked like he would have scored.
Yeah, it looks like it was recovered by number 44, Brandon Wingender.
Was having a great game on defense for Robinson. We said his name numerous times tonight.
So Robinson with the ball at the 8-yard line, deep in their own territory. 4.5 minutes to go, trailing 26-0.
Young is in shotgun. 2 wide receivers split to the right. Quarterback keeper is going to the right for maybe a 1-yard gain. It's that. Ball across the 10-yard line.
Isaiah Coxon on the stop.
Isaiah Cox on the stop for the Tigers.
Placed at the 11-yard line, gain of 3 yards.
3-yard gain on the play.
And we've got an injury timeout. Looks like number 53 for Robinson has some sort of leg injury there. Robert Morgan.
And also I saw Cox was holding his hamstring. They walked to the sideline. Isaiah Cox. Let's hope Morgan is going to be alright. And we're still waiting for other score folks in the area to provide you. Right now we know that South Rowan is leading Northwest at halftime 9-6. Congo is leading Eco Ridge at halftime 19-14, and Cox and Carson Central Cabarrus are all tied up 14 apiece. Also Cox Mill is leading East Rowan 28-25. We are not sure if that is a halftime score or not.
I mentioned the Cabarrus County Fair just in the shadows here of Mount Pleasant High School. And tonight and tomorrow night's the last 2 days.
And as we like to say, they have the huge turkey leg at the Cabarrus County Fair, so don't forget about the turkey leg.
That is true. Big enough to where probably 2 people could eat off of it.
And don't forget about the Cabarrus Southern Christmas Show, which is coming up in November. I'm sure we will talk about it
over at the Park Center. That is true.
Morgan is still down, I believe. Yes, he is now looking at his knee. But we won't speculate. Now he's getting up, which is always a good sign. You need assistance to get to the sideline, and we are all hoping that Robert Morgan will be alright, folks. Walking gingerly, cannot put any pressure on the leg.
No, very, very little pressure, if any, on that right leg.
But the good news is walking. That walking slowly, but walking, folks, which is always good news. Asking now for a couple of the Robinson players to help assist Morgan to get into the sideline.
They're gonna
lift him up.
Yeah, they're gonna try to lift him up and get him off. And
I'm sure Coach Glass post-game show and later on in the week, I believe it's the Pitt's report on Radio Free Cabarrus. I'm sure Mark Clemens will ask Coach Glass about the status of Robert Morgan. As soon as we hear anything, we'll pass it along to you folks. Resume play with 4:11 left in the third quarter. 2nd and 7. J.M. Robinson from their own 10-yard line, trailing 26-0 here in the third quarter on Radio Free Cabarrus.
Ball spotted at the 11-yard line. 2nd down. 7 to go.
DJ Young is in shotgun. 2 wide receivers split to the right, 1 to the left. Running back standing next to him, next to Young. Young wait for the snap. Now we get it. And it's a quarterback run by DJ Young. DJ Young!
Out across the 25-yard line.
And there was a late
flag. So that's gonna be good enough for the first down, and then we're gonna have a penalty here at the end. It looked like the flag came after the play, so
dead ball foul. DJ Young confused us. It looked like he was going to keep it. Instead he gave it to the running back, who was as fast as DJ Young. Let's say this could go either way. They're waving the flag.
They're going to wave the flag off, so no penalty.
Ball spotted at the 25-yard line. That's good enough for a
15-yard gain for Robinson, and it falls down with 3:58 left into the third. Young is in shotgun. 3 wide receivers split to the left. Young with the end after the running back. Pick up a few yards on the play.
Juwan Marsh, the ball carrier.
Juwan Marsh is the carrier for the Bulldogs.
Justice Eisenhower in on the stop for the Tigers.
Stopped by Justin Eisenhower.
29-yard line.
Ball will be spotted at the 29-yard line. Pick up a 4 on the play. 2nd and 6 Bulldogs. Young wait for the snap, he get it, quarterback run, DJ Young still on his feet, DJ Young will have enough for Robinson, first down!
Yeah, we're going to get another flag, the back judge here with a flag deep in the backfield. I'm not sure.
This is a dead ball foul, I believe. There was no blocker for Robinson that where the flag was thrown.
Dead ball, personal foul against the Tigers.
Yeah, dead ball personal foul against Mount Pleasant. You don't want, if you're a Mount Pleasant fan or Mount Pleasant Tigers, to bring back Robinson into the game instead of playing with all they have right now, Robinson, which is what you like to see. 1st and 10, Robinson near midfield.
Just the second time tonight they reached the midfield.
3:07 left in the third quarter. Still 26-0 Mount Pleasant. DJ Young shotgun, 2 wide receivers split to the right, 1 to the left. Waiting for the snap. Hand it off to his running back. Pick up a few on the play.
Kashari Johnson, the ball carrier.
Now it's Kashari Johnson on the carry.
Tiger defense in on the stop. Ball resting at the Tiger 47-yard line. Gain of 2, 2nd down, 8 yards to go.
Ball is at the Mount Pleasant 47-yard line. Young this time will have 3 wide receivers split to the right. It's in shotgun. Taking his time, clock is less than 2:19. Young, fake it to Dalton.
Yeah, he got tripped up. He's going to scramble to get back to the line of scrimmage. He may make it back to the line of scrimmage, but that'll make it 3rd and 9.
Okay, we're ready to give out the winning ticket number for the 50-50 contest. We ended up with $280. So if you
Young went to the sideline to get the instruction from Coach Glass. Now he's getting ready to deliver the play to his own players.
928-970. 928-970.
Young with the quarterback keeper. Young with the pitch. That ball is fumbled. It's recovered by Robinson.
Michael Young, the ball carrier.
Yeah, Michael Young with the pick up there of the ball, but not enough for the first down, so that'll make it fourth and 6.
And you got to go for it. 26-0. 26-0. You have to go for it.
Fourth down. 5 yards
And
to go.
indeed, Robinson is going to go for it. Young has 2 wide receivers split to the left. He's in shotgun. Young is going to keep it. He's going to give it to his running back.
Yeah,
that play went backward.
Yeah, that play didn't materialize there the way Robinson expected it to, and Mount Pleasant's going to take over on downs inside the 50 in Jay Robinson territory, 49-yard line. 33 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Mount Pleasant leads it 26-0, and
Robinson has definitely played better in the third quarter. It's safe to say, folks. Definitely playing with effort, which Robinson fans should be proud of their team. All you can ask for is to play with effort, which they are doing it tonight, folks. Parker is again in a normal I formation. Ended off to Cody Reece. Cody Reece with the seam, and it closed rapidly after an 8-yard gain, but a good defense by Robinson not to give up on the play. Jaquil Brown with the tackle.
Gain of 8 yards.
Second and 2.
2 to go.
Ball is at the Bulldogs' 41-yard line, and that will be the end of the third quarter. So at the end of the third quarter, it's 26 Mount Pleasant. James Robinson, nothing. You're listening to Radio Free Cabarrus, powered by iSchoolCube.com.
We'll stay right here. Again, we appreciate our sponsors for all that they do for Radio Free Cabarrus. Right now, we are getting ready to start the fourth quarter. Some scores on the other games. South Rowan leading 9-6. Concord 19-14 over Hickory Ridge. Coxville, Eastern Rowan 28-25, and those two teams putting some points on the board up there. No score on the A.L. Brown Berry Academy game yet.
And Carson and Central are tied up 14 apiece. 14
apiece there at Carson and Central Cabarrus.
Yeah, so a lot of great games tonight on Radio Free Cabarrus, and in general in Cabarrus County tonight, folks. Great night for high school football despite the weather situation.
We're going to change sides here. No scoring in the third quarter. Again, Cody Reece, the story of the night for the Tigers in the first half. Touchdown runs of 50, 53, 30, and 10 yards.
You're approaching 150 yards. Yeah, short of that. Just in the first half, folks. Second and 2, Mount Pleasant resume play with a Reece carry. Reece dancing around to a first down. His face was pointing toward the city of Mount Pleasant, the town of Mount Pleasant. His body was pointing toward Concord for a Tigers first down. Clock is less than 11:40 left in the fourth quarter, excuse me, folks. 26-0 Mount Pleasant. Parker with the handoff again to Reece. Reece moving body forward. Decent yardage on the
Cody
play.
Reece takes the ball down to the 30-yard line.
5-yard gain. Second and 5.
Other Bulldogs in on the
Jaquil
stop.
Brown
Gain of 5.
with the tackle for the
Second down
Bulldogs.
and 5 to go.
And stay tuned, folks, for the Sandra post-game show here on Radio Free Cabarrus. Provide you score and highlight from this game and from other games and preview next week games. Second and 4, Mount Pleasant from Robinson 32-yard line. Parker with the end up to Outsall. Outsall! Brandon Outsall with a good run.
Yeah, down inside the 25 to about the 24-yard line.
He's brought down by Jesse Clutch.
Good enough for another Mount Pleasant Tiger first down.
Robinson 10 Tigers.
Good enough for a Tiger first down.
Yeah, so far the rain has stopped, which is very good, folks. So far we don't have any thunder or lightning here.
Yeah, we may get through here before the rain gets here.
Parker under center. He's going to throw it. Intended to Robert Johns. Caught for short gain.
There's a flag.
There is a flag on the play.
4-yard line.
This looks like a holding call, based on the indication by the official. Holding, Mount Pleasant. Repeat,
Holding against
first
the
down.
Tigers.
Officials are going to move the ball back all the way to the 39.5-yard line. After the holding call.
First down. And
First-
20 yards to go.
First and 10, Tigers. Parker under center. This might be a running play. It is. Cody Reece with the carry. Cody Reece got stopped up.
Cody Reece the ball
Great
carrier.
tackle by
Shari Johnson in on the stop for the Bulldogs.
number 42,
Johnson for the Bulldogs on the stop there.
Kashari Johnson. Oh, we pronounce his name right. With a good tackle.
And again, you know, Robinson playing tough, not giving up on this defensive unit, trying to keep the Tigers out of the end zone again. They're facing a long 2nd and 21 yards.
Parker is handed off to Cody Reece. Cody Reece again got jacked up.
Cody Reece
The
the ball
score is
carrier.
26-0, but based on how Robinson is playing, you might think they're up or the game is tied here, folks. Coach Glass should be very proud, and I'm sure Coach Glass and Coach Lancaster and the rest of the Robinson coaching staff are very proud of the Robinson Bulldogs for playing with a 110% effort here, folks.
That is true. It's going to be 3rd and 22.
I believe we have a whistle,
Officials timeout.
an official
It's like an
timeout.
equipment issue.
So player will have to go to the sideline for one play. Now we're ready to resume play. 3rd and 22 Mount Pleasant from Robinson 36-yard line. Score is still 26-0. It's been 26-0 since halftime. Parker will line up and shotgun. We'll have 2 wide receivers split to the right. He's going to throw it. He's going to go to the left. That ball nearly intercepted,
Pass is incomplete at the 23-yard line.
but it's dropped. We'll bring up 4th down,
Brandon Hurts with the
intended to Brendan Outsall. And let's see if the Tigers try to kick a long field goal here.
22 yards to go.
4th and 22, too long to go for it. But with Parker leg, you might try a field goal. Instead they're going to go for it, which I'm a bit surprised, folks. 4th and 22 after all.
Yeah, they're going to realize Parker's the kicker here, too. He may just drop back and kick it, short kick, but they may just be going for it to see what they can come up with.
They're going for it. Meanwhile, we have a whistle for
looks like
Sandra.
a delay of game.
Sandrop and Pizza Hut time.
Delay game against the Tigers.
And indeed. Now you might as well punt it, folks.
Ball spotted at the 41-yard line.
Even if this was a Madden game, I don't think you would dare to go for it on 4th and 27, folks. Now, obviously, this is not a Madden game. Now we have a whistle. I believe we have a Mount Pleasant timeout.
Yeah, they may talk about it and see, hey, do you want to try something? You know, up 26-0. Now's a chance where they can maybe try a different play of some sort. And
the question is, knowing that Carlson,
21, Perry Academy 0.
we have a score from Canopolis.
21-0 Kannapolis over Barry.
You don't want to try a fancy play right now, as Carlson might have a fan right here. You don't know who is coming to watch the game for them, or is listening right now to Radio Free Cabarrus, so you don't want to try a play that you might try next week to let Carlson know ahead of time.
That is true. That is true.
Still waiting for score from Robert C. Beatty Stadium. Not Cordell score as well as from a Trojan Stadium. Parker is in shotgun. Cody Reece is lining up next to him. Robinson, the Bulldogs defender, standing back at the 125-yard line down and prevent defense, which is the right formation, considering it's 4th and 27. Parker might just punt it. Instead, he's going to throw it. Throw a screen. Caught by Cody Reece. Cody Reece will be stopped short of the first down. It was just a practice play by Parker. No way they thought Mount Pleasant that they can pick up 27 yards.
Reece takes the ball to the 29-yard line.
Pick up a couple on the play.
And Robinson's going to take over at the 30-yard line. I'm sorry, 28-yard line, looks like.
7:55 left in the game. For some reason the clock is now stopped, folks. I think the officials are not sure whether to start the clock or stop the clock. Young is in shotgun. Two wide receivers split to each side of the field. Young waiting for the snap. Here's the throw. It's incomplete. And actually we have a new quarterback for the Bulldogs. We had a quarterback in for one play, number 8. Since we don't have number 8 on the roster, we will call him Mark Banel. And he's still a quarterback for the Bulldogs. Low snap! Confusion! Recovered by number 8, Banel. Recover it for the Bulldogs. Now we have a whistle. Timeout.
Timeout, Robinson. They're going to kind of regroup here. 7:39 to go. 26-0 Mount Pleasant over J.M. Robinson. The rain has stopped, but it has gotten just a little windier and cooler on the outside. So let's see what happens there.
And we apologize, folks, for calling the players' names NFL names. Unfortunately, we don't have them on the roster, and that is the best we can do for you folks. We will make sure, if we get the names, to pronounce and give you the right players' names. Even though I'm sure number 8 would like to be like Mark Banel, number 87 would like to be like Musin Muhammad, two great former NFL players. One for the Jaguars, one for Carolina Panthers. 3rd and 14, Robinson from the 125-yard line. 7:39 left in the game. Still 26-0 Mount Pleasant Tigers. Number 8 with the throw, and it's caught. Nice catch, nice throw and catch. Caught by number 13 for the Bulldogs.
36-yard line.
Close to a first down, but not enough.
And that'll make it 4th and 3.
Yeah.
3 yards to go.
3 out to go.
36.
Going to the 36-yard line. High snap. Running play. It's going to be close. It's going to be close. They might want to measure it.
I think he got it. That's first.
Yeah. 1st and 10.
Yeah.
J.M. Robinson Bulldogs.
Dawson Williams.
One of their few first downs tonight, not many.
Line, and that's good enough for a Bulldog.
Good tough run by Dawson Williams, number 20. For the Bulldogs. And it falls down. Robinson on shotgun. And it to Q Reed, dams around Q Reed, go on the bound after approach midfield. A great run by Q Reed. Here comes the Bulldogs, folks. They're not going away. They want a touchdown.
Trying to finish this game on a positive note. A shutout last week, and would love to avoid a shutout this week.
6:38 left in the game. Robinson is still alive here, folks.
Spotted at the 48-yard line. 7, 2nd down, 3 to go.
2nd and 3. Robinson ball is at their own 48-yard line. And we have a whistle.
Whistle and
Flagging line of scrimmage.
False start.
I'll start.
Now, this is what happens when you have backup and substitution in.
Back to the 43-yard line.
That's what's happened now. You get a good play, and you get out 2nd and short, and then you get a penalty to push you back in a 3rd and long or 2nd and long now, and it just limits your chances on offense.
Number 8 is in shotgun. Quarterback Kippel back to the original line of scrimmage.
Quarterback Keeper takes the ball to the 44-yard line.
Take the ball to the 44-yard line. Make it sold and makeable. Robinson.
3rd down, 7 yards to go.
Sold and 7. Gain of 1 on the play. Clock is slowly moving down, approaching 6 minutes left in the game. Number 8 has 2 wide receivers split to each side. Now receivers in motion. The quarterback run, and he ran it to his own man and still managed to pick up a decent yardage on the play. Mark Badell with the carry.
Neil Piper in on the stop for the Tigers.
Stopped by Neil Piper of the Tigers.
Update from you from Concord. Concord 26-21 over Hickory Ridge. That is not a final. Concord 26, Hickory Ridge 21.
Nail biting, folks. It's a end off and a fumble, but
Ball is fumbled and
recovered by the Bulldogs, Ethan Steinbacher, and it will be enough for Robinson. First down.
47-yard line, and that'll be good enough for a Bulldog. 1st and 10.
Robinson want to score you, folks. You have to be proud of that. They don't want to be shut out. Still waiting for score from Northwest Cabarrus, folks. The last we heard it was 9-6. East Rhine with the lead. Hand it off to number 13 who got jacked up. And since we don't have number 13,
Josh Davison on the stop for the Tigers.
let's call him Colt Warner. Colt Warner
Forward progress takes the ball
with the carry
48-yard line.
for Robinson.
Loss of a yard.
Lost of a yard on the play.
2nd down, 11 yards to go.
2nd and 11 to go. Great stop by Mount Pleasant. Quarterback is in shotgun formation. He's going to throw it.
Incomplete.
Pass is incomplete.
Intended to Jaquil Brown.
The intended receiver was Jaquil Brown.
I'm still waiting for Cox Mill score. Last we heard it was 28-25 Cox Mill.
For the Tigers. 3rd down,
Waiting to see, folks, if the Eagle Ridge Concord scored is final. Last we ordered, it's not. Number 8 is going to go deep, and it was sack. Intended to go deep, intended pump fake. Mount Pleasant did not bite.
48-yard line.
Great sack.
Loss of 4 yards.
Close to 4 on the play.
Down.
Stay tuned for Sandra postgame show here on Radio Free Cabarrus.
Score over at Concord High School. Concord 26, Hickory Ridge 21.
4th and 18, James Robinson. Now is the time to draw a miracle play and pick up at least 18 yards to keep this drive alive. Number 8 is going to go deep. Intended to Jaquil Brown. Incomplete.
First and 10 from the Bulldogs, 48-yard line.
Will return over and down, but good drive by Robinson. He just got stopped with that sack, which took them backward. It will be a Mount Pleasant ball. 1st and 10 from their own 48-yard line. Actually, Robinson 48-yard line. I'm a bit surprised Parker is still in quarterback.
Yeah, 3.5 minutes to go. I don't know that he'll do anything to put himself in any danger here.
Parker with the end off to Reece. Reece dance around. Cody Reece will have it close to a first down.
He's brought down by
Brandon Winiger with another tackle for Robinson, joined by Jacoby Johnson, I believe. That was the name that was pronounced here, the scoreboard. 2nd and 3, Mount Pleasant. Clock is approaching 3 minutes and counting under that. Parker ended off to Reece. Reece should have enough to a first down.
Going to be close, depending on where they mark that forward progress. Looks like they're going to mark it a little short.
Actually, Mount Pleasant has a new running back in, Taylor Acosta, the running back.
For the Bulldogs. Ball spotted at the 39-yard line. Gain of 2. 3rd down. 1 yard to go.
3rd and 1 from Robinson, 39-yard line. 2:26 left in the game, folks.
Mount just looking to keep the ball on the ground, keep the clock moving. Nothing fancy.
Parker ended off to Cody Reece.
Reece is going to go the distance.
10, 5, touchdown, Mount Pleasant Tigers.
38 yards.
Cody Reece put the cherry on the cake, folks, on this. In case the cherry on the game. No question, Cody Reece is the MVP of tonight's game, folks. And how can he not be? 4 touchdowns. Cody Reece, nearly 200 yards. Should be nominee for Player of the Week in all of Mecklenburg County, Cabarrus County, in all of the area. Here comes the extra point by Parker. Let's see if they can get a good snap.
Yeah, 181 yards just on his touchdown runs tonight.
Good snap and kick. That was a soccer kind of a kick. Kick was blocked. So 2:09 left in the game. Mount Pleasant 32. J.M. Robinson, Nathan, you're listening to Radio Free Cabarrus, powered by highschoolcube.com.
Yeah, we'll keep it here. Again, 2 minutes to go. Again, thanks to our sponsors, the Independent Tribune, Fletcher Hartzell Jr., Sundrop, Ben Minette, Click, Shop and Drive, Ritchie Auto Parts, Cannon Pharmacy, the
Pizza Hut, all you can eat buffet, and barbecue.
Yeah, great barbecue.
It's a
Brownman's Barbecue. And
Wilkinson Funeral Home. How can we forget?
Yeah, you'll have to be careful going home tonight. 49 is going to be closed when you go back through 49 and through Harrisburg. You're going to take a detour tonight. I forgot to tell you that. So
yeah. So ladies and gentlemen, if you're heading towards Concord, find an alternate route. As we believe it's either flooding or
no, I don't think it's flood. I think it's just
parade.
construction on the bridge in 49. So if you're headed back towards the Harrisburg area, you'll have to detour off of 49, and obviously the fair traffic will take care of some people tonight out here as well too. So
here's the kickoff by Parker, returnable kick, returned by Q Reed. Q Reed has a good seat. It's close, and it's not close. Q Reed could have danced all the way to the end zone.
Tripped up by Josh Davis.
Tackled by Josh Davis.
Yeah, Robinson's got 2 minutes here, and they would like nothing better than to see what they can just put together here in a 2-minute drive. Maybe do something off the wall, double reverse pass or something to see if they can get something on the board here and avoid the shutout.
And this is a good time for the reserve for Robinson to get in much needed playing time. High snap and Mount Pleasant. Recovered by Mount Pleasant.
Yeah. Again, it just continues to go.
Recovered by number 82. Yeah, number 82 for the Tigers.
Yeah, and Mount Pleasant is going to take over at the 19-yard line. So the 5th turnover of the night for the Bulldogs.
Yeah.
And I do look for Mount Pleasant here to just
take a knee.
Run it into the line and take.
And stay tuned, folks, for the Sundrop post-game show here on Radio Free Cabarrus. And look like they're taking a knee. Waiting for one more player to come in for the victory formation. Don't expect Robinson to take a timeout.
No, I don't think they will.
And Clark is rolling.
Yeah, they're going to take a knee here and let it go, and the referee will kind of assist the 25-second clock here so that they don't have to run no more plays, any more plays than they have to.
Yeah, a very good win for Mount Pleasant, as they will take the momentum 2-2 and overall in the season, heading into a tough, very tough game next week at China Grove, also known as Chinatown, North Carolina, against the Carson Cougars.
Update for you from South Rowan. South Rowan 11, Northwest Cabarrus 6. They are only at the beginning of the third quarter due to a lightning delay.
So you can listen to that game, folks, on Radio Free Cabarrus. We have a crew over there.
"40 seconds to go here, 20 on the play clock." They'll snap it, and this will be the last snap of the
ball game. And Carson and Central are still tied up 14 apiece. Here's the kneel down, and this game is over.
Yeah, 18 seconds on the clock. They're going to run it out here. It's going to be a final from Mount Pleasant. Mount Pleasant Tigers are going to win it tonight. Pretty much Cody Reece show tonight.
Yep.
Teams are going to line up here and shake hands at midfield. And we're going to take just about a 10-second break here. Let you talk about some of our sponsors, and I'll come back and wrap up the scoring tonight and tell you what Cody Reece did, and get you updated on a couple of other scores that hopefully before we go off the air tonight.
Yeah, we appreciate, once again, we want to thank Senator Fletcher Outsell Jr., proud sponsor of Radio Free Cabarrus, also Wilkinson Funeral Home, Pizza Hut, all-you-can-eat buffet in Cabarrus County, Mark's Favorite Barbecue in Cabarrus County, great barbecue, pork, chicken, beef, they have great barbecue, Cannon Pharmacy, they even deliver. And don't forget, if you have a engine light on or you need oil change, go to the great auto body shop in Cabarrus County. And we have a Also,
okay.
Yeah.
We're back here. Final here, 32-0 Mount Pleasant. Update from Concord. Not a final. Concord 32, Hickory Ridge 21. So that's an update from there. Again, Northwest Cabarrus, South Rowan in a lightning delay. Obviously, that storm has stayed over on that side of the county right now. But we're going to try to get out of here safely before it does hit here. All right, let's go back and recap here. James Robinson took the opening kickoff, 3 and out, lost some yardage, punted from the own end zone. Mount Pleasant gets it at the 50-yard line. First play from scrimmage, handoff to Cody Reece. Boom, pay dirt. Minute 6 seconds into the ball game, Mount Pleasant's up 6-0, and from there the Tigers really never looked back. Just a couple minutes later, after the second quarter, with 10-12 to go, Reece goes 10 yards for a touchdown. It's 14-0 Mount Pleasant on the Clayton Horn. He runs the 2-point conversion in. Minute later, after a turnover by Robinson, Reece goes for his third touchdown, a 53-yard scamper, missed extra point, makes it 20-0. Mount Pleasant still in the second quarter with 1:49 just before halftime. Reece takes a 30-yard run into the end zone. Again, the point after touchdown's no good. Mount Pleasant leads at that point 26-0. That's where we stood at half. Third quarter was relatively just moving the ball up and down the field. Mount knowing that the game was well in hand. Mount did have a couple of chances to score, but the Robinson defense held tight a couple times inside the red zone. So hats off to the Bulldog defense for not giving up there. And then in the fourth quarter, with a little over 2 minutes left, 2:09 to be exact, in the fourth quarter, Cody Reece scores his 5th touchdown of the night on a 38-yard touchdown run, basically up the middle of the field. That makes it 32-0. The point after touchdown, probably the only signs tonight that Coach Johns can be unhappy with. The point after touchdowns tonight not working out well for the Tigers. I'm sure he'll work on that with Parker being an excellent kicker. I know the ball was probably a little wet tonight. The grass was wet, so I'm sure they'll get that ship and right it and get it going next week as well. Mount Pleasant's traveling to Carson next week. Carson and Central Cabarrus locked in a good one tonight. Robinson gets the week off before they head into a crucial part of their schedule against some powerhouses. Again, a brutal schedule for Robinson to follow. But yet again, they've got to stay positive and keep things.
Yeah. And 2 final thoughts for me. Fortunately for Robinson, turnovers killed them again, unable to stop Cody Reece. With that said, they should be proud of their effort, as this game could have very easily be 60-0 Mount Pleasant win.
Yeah, I'm getting a score here from Hickory Ridge here. Let's see here.
Might be close to a final. Robert C. Bailey Stadium. Waiting for that score.
Yeah, I'll get you one last update here before we go off the air. Again, next week, Mount Pleasant traveling to Carson. Not sure where we'll be next week, but we'll be somewhere. Radio Free Cabarrus will have all the Cabarrus County High Schools covered for you next week. You can tune in to Radio Free Cabarrus this week and watch this game along with other games, and get a watch some of the other teams in the county and see what's going on. So a final here, 32-0. Thought I was getting a post here on the score from Concord, but it has not come across here yet. So we'll just wait here and for maybe another 30 seconds or so. Last it showed was 32-21, and then my person sends me
your thoughts.
Yeah, it sends me a text back that says they're laughing. Something about we didn't do the math right, so I'm not sure what's going on there.
So either Hickory Ridge won or Concord won in a blowout.
Yeah, this is a Concord fan that I'm speaking to, so I'm going to assume Concord's winning based on her tweet.
And we appreciate the scoring update.
Yeah. Okay, we'll go ahead and call it quits for the night. Again, thanks to Sundrop, thanks to Ben Minette, Chevrolet, Shop Click and Drive, and all the other fine sponsors. It's been Cabarrus County High School football here from Mount Pleasant tonight. The final 32-0 Mount Pleasant over J.M. Robinson. For Bar-Tal, I'm Perry Gabriel. Folks, have yourself a good night.
Good night.